अस्सलाम वालेकुम। मेरा नाम है अब्दुल वकील खान काकड़। आप देख रहे हैं मेरा यूट्यूब चैनल जिसका नाम है सिंपल इंग्लिश। ये मेरा पहला व्लॉग है जिसको हम करने जा रहे हैं और मेरी कोशिश होगी कि हम इंग्लिश में बात करें। और ये मेरा पहला व्लॉग होगा जिसमें हम इंग्लिश की इम्पोर्टेंस के ऊपर बात करेंगे और इंग्लिश कितना ज़रूरी है, किस लिए ज़रूरी है और इंग्लिश को हम कैसे सीखते हैं, इन सब के बारे में अभी हम बात करेंगे इंग्लिश में। तो हमारे साथ जुड़े रहिएगा। First of all, it is very necessary to learn any language of the world, not only English, but every language present in this world or exist in this world has its own importance. Every language present in this world or exist in this world has its own cultural values, taste, and importance, etc. Learning English doesn't mean that we don't focus other languages. No, we should be proud of our mother tongue languages. We should be proud of our national languages, and we should be proud of each and every language exists in this world. But as you know that the today's vlog is about English language, and my channel is about English language. So I would like to teach you English in more simple way. So let's start. First of all, the main thing is that when we learn any language or when we are going to try to learn any language, so for that four major points are there. For example, I am learning English, so I have to remember four major points or four modules are there. Four modules of any language exist. For example, first of all, we have listening power, we have reading power, we have writing power, and we have speaking power. So these 4 points are there. We have to focus on these, and inshallah we will be able to speak English very well, or we will speak English with fluency. So before I start these 4 points, we must know that why we are going to learn English, why we are trying to learn English, why we are trying to speak English, what are the reasons. So the main reason I think is that when you learn any language, I'm not talking about only English, I'm talking about all languages. For example, if I learn English, so I may communicate with more people existing in this world. So we all know that this world is a global village, and we must communicate with each and everyone. For example, I'm using Facebook or YouTube or Google. So they all websites are in English, basically. And we can communicate with different people, having with different cultures. They are with the different nationalities, different, they belongs to different countries. So English is the main source to communicate with them. It's like English is playing a role of a bridge between me and the world. For example, somebody is cheating with me from America. So he may not understand my native language. He may not understand my national language. But if I talk with him, if I chat with him in English language, so we may communicate with each other. So the second point of learning English is why learning English is necessary is that our overall system is in English. For example, I am taking the example of Pakistan, India, Bangladesh, and many other countries. Their whole system is in English. Like our judiciary system is in English. Like our exams are in English. Our schools, universities, and colleges are in English. The other main point of why we should learn English is that we can express our ideas, our thoughts with people of the world. So without English, we cannot make the world understand very well. So that's why we should learn English to communicate with others, as I told you earlier, to express our thoughts, to express our feelings with the rest of the world. For that reason, English is necessary. And in Islamic point of view, we should learn English because we can preach Islam to the rest of the world through English language. So English in Islamic point of view is also necessary, and we cannot ignore the importance of English language. For example, if you listen better, you will speak better. There is one example that a baby boy or a baby girl, uh, when he comes in this world, how he learn his native language? How? The question is that. So the simple answer is that he only listens. Even though he cannot read, he cannot write, he only listens what his parent or her parents are saying. Slow and steadily he starts speaking, and then he speaks fluently his native language. Whatever his native language is, he learns it, he speaks it fluently without any problem. So he speaks, he learns only by listening his parents. So listening any language is very important for us. For example, if there is an illiterate person, he goes to China, he spends some time over there and come here again, so he will be able to speak Chinese fluently. So these are all just because he's listening people with the Chinese language. So if you listen someone speaking English, you listen it carefully and you listen it regularly, and inshallah you will be able to speak English fluently. So that's why listening is very important. And now the next question, that is how to speak English. How to speak English? That is the question. How to learn English and how to speak English? That is the question. So the simple answer is that you listen English, you will speak English. How to listen English? There are a lot of modules, there are a lot of patterns to listen English. So it is not necessary that you must learn English in school levels. No, it is not necessary, because in school we see that the teachers are behind the completion of the courses. The teachers are given the task to complete their courses in given time. So over there you cannot learn English properly. You can that's why we see a lot of students, they take admission in academies, different kind of academies. They learn from their cell phones, so they can learn, and we have seen the results. They are very good. I was talking about how to learn and how to speak English. So we have a lot of platforms for that. Like we have cell phones. Everyone nowadays, we have cell phones, we have internet connection, we have high speed internet connection. So you can tune BBC live, you can tune CNN live, you can tune Pakistani English TV channels, you can watch Indian English TV channels, you can watch English documentaries, you can watch English debates, you can watch each and everything relating to English language in cell phones. So for that reason, if you watches English movies, English documentaries, whatsoever you are watching regularly, so you will be able to speak English. You have to pay attention towards their words, what they are saying. You have to learn them. Then you will be able to speak English. You will be able to learn English, and you will be able to speak English in front of all. For example, you are going to school, college, university, gym, club, you are going to job. On the way, you must have headphone, headset for the reason of English. For the reason of English listening, you must have English debates, English channels, news channels, English documentaries in your cell phone. So that why on the way you must listen them carefully. You will be able to speak English one day, inshallah. If you work hard with English language, you will be able. And now the question is that, can we get success without English language? Yes, we can be successful without English language. Like we have a lot of countries. China is there, Japan is there, France is there, Germany is there, and a lot of more countries are present in this world that they don't speak English officially or locally whatsoever. They don't speak English, they don't focus English, but still they are successful in every aspect of life. So English is just a language. We must learn it. We should try to learn English. We should try to listen English. If you listen someone speaking English, you will be able to speak English one day. So stay connected with this channel, and inshallah in near future, we will discuss the grammar, we will discuss essays, phrases, we will discuss the upcoming English events, we will discuss newspaper, we will discuss each and everything relating to English language. And inshallah, if you work hard, if you stay connected with me, I will guarantee you will speak English fluently and correctly. And before I finish my topic, one thing I will tell you, that don't worry about mistakes. Mistakes are acceptable, mistakes are accepted. Without mistakes, you cannot learn English properly. Even you cannot learn anything without mistakes. Mistakes are common, and you should not be worried about mistakes, and you should not feel shy of speaking English in front of your classmates, in front of your teachers. You must come in front of them and you must deliver topic of English language in front of them. And inshallah, you will be able to speak fluent English. I request you to subscribe my channel and like the video, and inshallah see you soon. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.